All right, ported MS261 M-Tronic, a 25-inch lightweight bar with a brand hammer new Oregon EX-J. So that's full skip 3/8. That's pretty much all she wants. That 25-inch bar is pulling pretty hard. Let's go stick it in some pine and see what goes. Here's some nice straight poplar. Pretty happy with that. Nice light little sock. Dude, I'm telling you, if you haven't had a steel light bar, thing's light as a feather. With a 25-inch bar on that tiny power head, it's actually still pretty well balanced. Let me know what you think. That was running on 40-to-1 Dominator. Switched up a little bit, thought we'd give it a look-see. Maybe we'll even do a teardown afterwards. All right, Saul's had a chance to rest. So have I. I've done a little bit of pre-assembly just so this doesn't drag on. But let's take a peek at the crankcase and see what it looks like with some Dominator. You know, this is not going to be a long-term test by any stretch, but you know, I ran most of a tank of gas out of it. So while I was in there, I did take the piston and buffed it a little bit with some gray Scotch-Brite. And the gray Scotch-Brite is like a super fine, and you know, it leaves a nice finish. So anyway, I got the ugly off of the front of the piston. just right. There we go. Second time's the charm. All right, drum roll. Ah. There we go. I use this right here for metal to metal when I don't use a gasket. This stuff seals up in a matter of minutes. Once it's deprived of oxygen, it makes an incredibly good seal. And it's one of the few gasket makers, sealers on the market that says it's rated for gasoline contact. Ah, I forgot to take the intake boot out of here. One sec. I went back and looked at the video from earlier, and I basically just piss revved this a little bit and then shut it off. Didn't have an extended idle time on the end. And I see a nice moist crank. So let's forward this up a little bit. And you know, with it being red, it does show up a little bit more, but you can see, focus. I think I got some spooge on my camera, and it hasn't had a full chance, but there's a nice sheen in there. That looks a lot better. And there's what his piston looks like now. Like I said, that Scotch-Brite's still super fine. You can still, in the background, you can still see some of the machining marks from the factory, so it's not like I took off a bunch of metal. But there you go. That's what a decent quality oil will leave your crankcase like next time you go start it up cold.